What if I told you that one of the greatest minds India has ever produced once lived in a small house, selling newspapers to support his family? This is not just the story of a scientist or a president. This is the story of belief, discipline, and dreams that refuse to die. In a world where success is often measured by money and fame, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam showed us a different definition of greatness. His life proves that where you start does not decide where you will end. Avul Pakir Jainuddin Abdul Kalam was born in Rameswaram, a small town in Tamil Nadu. His family was not rich, but they were rich in values, honesty, and respect. His father was a boat owner and a deeply spiritual man. He believed in simplicity and hard work. Kalam learned early that peace of mind matters more than material wealth. As a child, Kalam sold newspapers after school. While other children played, he worked quietly, never complaining about his circumstances. He did not feel ashamed of his poverty. Instead, it built strength inside him. Those early struggles taught him discipline and responsibility. Kalam was an average student in school, but he had an extraordinary curiosity. He loved learning how things worked, especially machines and flying objects. Books became his escape and his power. He believed knowledge was the only way to change his life. Later, he joined Madras Institute of Technology to study aerospace engineering. This was where his dream of flying truly began. Money was still a problem. His sister sold her jewelry so he could complete his education. Kalam never forgot this sacrifice. One of the most painful moments of his life came when he failed to qualify as a fighter pilot in the Indian Air Force. He missed the selection by just a few points. For a young man full of dreams, this rejection felt crushing. He questioned his abilities and his future. But instead of giving up, he chose reflection over regret. He realized that life sometimes closes one door to open a better one. Kalam joined DRDO and later ISRO. His journey as a scientist truly began here. Failures followed him even here. Many early projects failed, and criticism came from all sides. But Kalam believed failure was not the opposite of success, it was part of success. He led India's missile development program and earned the title Missile Man of India. But he never saw himself as a hero. He believed teamwork mattered more than individual success. He always gave credit to his team. Under his leadership, India developed critical defense technologies, strengthening national security. Despite his achievements, Kalam lived simply. He owned very few personal belongings and had no desire for luxury. He treated students as equals and believed young minds held the future of the nation. Whenever he spoke, his words carried hope, clarity, and responsibility. In 2002, APJ Abdul Kalam became the 11th President of India. The People's President. Power never changed him. He continued to live a disciplined, simple life. Children wrote letters to him, and he replied to many personally. He believed inspiration should be personal. Kalam believed dreams are not what you see when you sleep. Dreams are what keep you awake. He taught that success without values is empty. For him, leadership meant service, not control. He urged students to develop curiosity, creativity, and courage. He believed every failure hides a lesson waiting to be learned. His speeches were simple but powerful, filled with purpose. Even in his final years, Kalam continued teaching and motivating students across the country. He passed away while doing what he loved most, teaching. APJ Abdul Kalam left behind no wealth, but he left behind wisdom. He showed that true success lies in impact, not status. His life remains a guidebook for anyone who feels small or lost. From selling newspapers to shaping a nation's dreams, APJ Abdul Kalam proved that humility and hard work can change the world. His story reminds us that no dream is too big when your intention is pure and your discipline is strong. If this story inspired you, remember, your journey matters too. Welcome to a channel where stories don't just entertain, they transform. Keep dreaming. Keep growing.